What's good, y'all? As you can see by the title, today I filmed my most requested video, which is how I lay my wigs and how I lay my baby hairs on my wigs. If you haven't seen how I customize my frontals, then go ahead and watch that video before you watch this, because you can't just slap a frontal on and then go about your day. You have to customize it, and I showed you guys in that video how I customize my frontals to get it to lay like this. I also have another video how I replace my frontals on my wigs, so if you guys have like an older wig sitting around or whatever, you can go ahead and watch that video too and figure out how to replace the frontals so it'll be new and popping. Okay, today we got inches. Since I had so many questions about how I got my hair like this from my first couple videos that I filmed with this hair in my head, I decided to just take you guys along with me on how I installed this one and customized it. I'll show you guys the whole 9 yards in my other 2 videos as well. So again, if you haven't seen how to customize it and how to replace the frontal on a wig, which by the way, yes, you can do that, but if you haven't seen that, go ahead and watch those videos. And if you have, you're in the right place, baby girl, because tough. My hair is laid. By the way, thank you for 100 subscribers. I didn't even get to say thank you, and I'm already at 120 something, so I just really wanted to thank you guys for the support. I just think this is going to be a really good month for us and for my growth on this channel, so stay tuned if you guys want to see that. And if you're new, then press that subscribe button so you can watch me grow too. If you've seen my video on your screen more than once, you might as well go ahead and subscribe, because I'm gonna just keep popping up in your recommendations. I'm not gonna lighten up, I'm gonna tighten up, and I'm gonna be right there waiting for you to click on my video. So press the subscribe button, go ahead and subscribe. It's free, it don't hurt nobody. Just stay tuned if you're interested, and then let me know in the comments what you guys think of this install. Without further ado, let's get into it. What's good, you guys? So we're just gonna start with my wig cap on, and we're gonna use 70% alcohol to clean off my forehead area. I prefer 99%, but I couldn't find it, so 70% will do. Then I'm pretty sure you guys have all seen this method before. You want to cut the holes in your ears before you spray. I made the mistake of being nervous on camera basically and forgetting to do that, and I cut it later. But you want to cut the holes in your ears first, and then you want to spray it down with got to be spray just to secure the wig cap. And then I'm just going to take my foundations, and I have to mix them to get my summertime skin color, but just use your foundation that matches your skin color and color in your wig cap. And then we're just gonna cut it once it dries. I forgot to mention it, but you don't want to put the color on until the spray is dry, but my spray is dry, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut my cap off. Excuse my chewing in this video. I was eating the mango spears. I don't know if you guys know what those are, but they're so good, and that's what I'm snacking on throughout this video. But today we're using Trina the Dreamweaver's Supa Bond as the adhesive today. It's so amazing. If you live in a really humid place like I do, like I live in Florida, if you live in a humid environment like I do, I highly recommend getting this glue. I don't know if you guys have done your research, but being a hairstylist in the past and in cosmetology school, I know that Ghost Bond and Bold Hold, those are both water-based glues, and that will explain for a lot of you why it doesn't hold up when you're sweating or when your hair gets wet or whatever. But you just want to make sure that as you can see here, when I tap it, some strings come off. That means it's not dry all the way. When you tap it, it shouldn't be moving, and it should feel like sticky but not stringy. So then I'm just gonna secure my wig onto the top of that and try to line it up as center as I can. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and comb my hair out, pressing the lace down at the same time. You're gonna see me adjust my part multiple times in this video. Ignore me because none of the times I adjust it is it straight. It's never straight, so just wait to the end to see that. But basically, just comb out the hair, make sure no hair is stuck in the glue, and then you can proceed to add glue in other spots. So now that the side is dry or dry enough to apply, we're just gonna put the wig on. But look at that scalp, y'all. I had to bring you in extra close and put it in regular speed so you could see how amazing this customization came out. Again, if you guys haven't seen that video, go ahead and watch that video. It'll be in the description box if you haven't seen it already. And then we're just gonna apply the glue to the other side the same way we did this side. And then once it's tacky, I'm gonna secure it the same way I've been doing my entire hairline. And once again, look at that scalp. Like, it looks amazing. So right now you see me sectioning off hair to cut my ear tabs. Yeah, you just want to cut around your ear so that the lace can lay properly and you can pull it back into a ponytail or whatever. I recommend clipping your hair for this. That's the reason I made my mistake, because I didn't use hair clips. So yeah, take my advice. Then we're just gonna secure the very, very far ear tabs, and you're pretty much done gluing down your wig. And you just want to kind of make sure your hairs aren't stuck in the glue. Okay, so now we're just gonna cut the lace off of the wig. Really nothing special to this. If a hair isn't glued down and it looks fine, just cut that hair off. Like, you don't have to glue down every single piece of hair or hairline. I hope you guys know what I mean, but I cut off the widow's peak of mine because it came down too low. So yeah, don't be afraid to cut the hair, but just make sure you're being really careful and make sure you use zigzag motions. You can see I kind of press my lace down with something hard and plastic. I use my edge brush, but it just helps the edges of the lace lay down very, very flat to my scalp. Right here, I'm just testing the color to see if it matches my forehead, but I usually add foundation after I do my edges, but seeing how it wasn't matching my skin color on camera, I couldn't help but add foundation. It ended up working out, but yeah, I recommend adding it after you're done with the edges, just so you can see how your hair really came out. But then I know you guys have been waiting. We cut baby hairs off finally. They're way too long. And then we're just gonna lay them. I like to put a first small layer of the foam and then add a lot more and then manipulate my edges into the little swoop patterns. I do 2 swoops on each side and then the ear tab swoops, if you were wondering. One tip I do have is to, as you can see, I went back and added more foam. Just always keep the hair wet before you wrap it. Like, you want it wet before you wrap it, because when that wrap comes off, it looks amazing. Also I recommend putting the foam on your part, even if there's no baby hair there. Put it on the part like I did, because that's how I get my parts to melt down on my literal scalp. Like, it looks so good and smooth and silky. I just wanted to show you guys that you don't need to be afraid to go back in and pluck. hair wax stick so we can start styling. I'm just hot combing my roots down so it'll be flatter. And then I'm just gonna flat iron the entirety of the hair, and that is pretty much it for styling. Now this is how it came out. As you can see, it is extremely melted. Don't forget to watch my other 2 videos, and that's all for today. So as you guys saw, it was super easy, beginner friendly, whatever. Everybody can do it. The only difference that I know of from me and other people is the glue I use, because not a lot of people use the glue I use, but I absolutely love that glue. Honestly, it might be Walker's tape with a different label on it, so you could try that, but I don't even want to risk using Walker's tape because you never know. But the formulas are identical in viscosity, if you know what that means. Like, they feel exactly the same. I've never used Walker's tape, and I won't be using Walker's tape. I'll pay my extra money to use her brand. What is it called? Trisha the Dreamweaver. I pay my extra coin to use her brand over Walker's tape because I feel safe using hers. But if you want to go ahead and give Walker's tape a try, by all means go do it, because they feel the same. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Let me know if this is the video you guys were looking for, because everybody was okay. I'm being a little bit fucking dramatic. A lot of people were asking me for this, so I just really wanted to give you guys a good video. And I'm sorry it took so long, but I was definitely on a break from frontal for a while. If you're new, subscribe. If you're old, subscribe, because y'all can still be watching and not be subscribed. Let me know if you try this method, and let me know if you like my install, because we laid, period. We laid. See you guys in my next video. Stay tuned, or at the end of this video just click on another video and just binge watch or whatever. You know how it go. Let me see you guys in my next video. I love you. Bye.